I wasn't sure if I was going to continue with the DLC at the end of last stream because the information that it's giving me, for whatever reason, I don't know what it is or why, it's going right over my head. But I had a bit of a think after the stream and I scrubbed through my my VOD, mostly so I could see where like some of the slide reels and all that stuff were. In one ear, out the other, basically. Or I guess in one eye, out the other. Because it's a visual learning thing. One of them was dude's dead, and his lantern thing was still lit. And I took that as like, oh, well, if you die IRL, then you're still in. And cool, awesome. Kind of. I think I'm only half right with that. I think what it is saying is that you can go into their dream world by dying if you have the device. Not that you stay in the thing while the device is lit. So we need to see about that. And the second thing was I don't know, just like a super like super duper forehead moment where when I get flooded and my light goes out, I get pulled out of the dream. That's nothing surprising. But what is surprising is how I never made that connection with them. That would also happen to them. If their light goes out, they're also ripped out of the dream. So what I think I need to do is the place with the mansion, which I forget which dream world that was. I think that was that side area, which is the breach entrance. Oh. Not exactly. Where? Here. I think I need to go into their dream and boat over. I need to go into the dream where it is safe, where I will not be flooded when the dam breaks. And I head over to their zone. And the dam will break, it'll flood them, they'll be ripped out, the mansion will be clear, and it'll all be cool and awesome. I just need to figure out where I need to go. But the other thing regarding the dying and being in the dream, it made the thing about, well, the bells won't wake you when the bells ring because you're dead. You don't hear the bells ringing and you're stuck in the world. So to get by the bells, I just need to die. It's kind of obvious, but like I said, somehow it's just not sticking with me. The information that it gives through the slides, something about it, and me personally, just doesn't click. It's not necessarily the fault of the game.
Well, hey.
Well, hey. Hello, Anton. Thank you very much. Welcome. Tier 1, 23. Damn near 2 months for Anton. Man, how you been, Anton? Did my grandparents torture me with boring slider reel shows too when you were a kid? No. They didn't. I don't know. I really don't know what it is about the way this information's being given and me just not understanding. I really don't understand how I don't understand. This is not the spoopy house. Okay. So that kind of works out. I could kind of just drop this here, couldn't I? And we just exist in this in this form. What's that bridge? I think that bridge brought us to the slider rails from before. I need that elevator, I think. But like this whole thing, I interpreted this as, oh, you go too far away and the whole thing, like it errors out and you get kicked out. But that's not really exactly what it was showing, because the person was still walking around outside the zone. So it was saying like, hey, this is a weird thing. Yeah, I need the light in order to use this. Cool to know that this is here though. I also need to sort of nap for a while, actually, to get the flood happening. So yeah, let me wake up real quick. Kind of curious. Can I just like? Yeah, okay. That fall does kill you. Good. There's no like hot speedrun strats. Time losing this game has got to Yeti, you think? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But I think I'll be safe here because this place doesn't really flood. This doesn't really get affected at all by the dam, so I think this is a good place to go to nap. And we just have to figure out then where we boat in order to get to the spooky mansion.
Krug misclick, damn it, Krug. Misgosh, Krug. Misclick, that's ridiculous, Krug. Misclick, stay here, you stupid button. Finally, Krugy back again.
Hello there, and Tiro on 19 months. Thank you very much. Man, credit to Brian for reading out the emote spam. Man, this takes a while, don't it? When's that fucking bridge pop? You'd think I'd hear it. Let's dive and take a peek. Oh, I said Anton had nearly 2 months. Oh, yes. Nearly 2 years. Not 2 months. No, speedrun strat. Right, so we, how long are we coming? I like the insinuation that I'm sleeping with my suit, like, off. Okay, so yeah, that absolutely happened. You don't hear it at all while you're dozing off. I assumed I'd hear it. So we've got maybe 12 more minutes to do this. Should be aight.
Anyone else hear that?
Hey, thank you, Neildcore, with a gifted sub to JMC82. Gifted 34 thus far on the channel. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, I need this. And it was just down the step over here, I think. I thought. Yeah, balls, hold on. Let me put this down. Where was that? Okay, just... Yeah, it is down a step. The step is just way over there. Alrighty. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta, like, threaten this, the hardware hops. That's how it goes. I'm just hoping I'm walking along it straight. I mean, I do it a lot to my PC. I just yell at it and tell it how its parents didn't care about it and my PC was adopted and all that stuff. I just make it feel really bad, and then it turns on, and it works. This is the DLC. Yeah, we're finishing up the DLC, in fact. At least I think we're finishing it up. I know how to break 2 of the seals. We have to figure out how to break the 3rd seal. But we're getting there. Because the one, I just like... I drop the lantern and move, and I can see the bridge, and I lower the bridge. The other one, I suspect I have to kill myself to go into the dream, and then the bells there can't wake me. So I think we do that one last. And then the second one, I'm not really sure. There's some way that I can, like, keep my lantern dry or something somehow. Or water. I don't know. Some other weird thing. I just don't know where the spooky mansion is. We should hear it through the music. Well, actually, we won't hear it through the music because they're dead, aren't they? Right. I need to go back. That was my stop. No spoilers, please, but that doesn't make much sense. Yeah, nah. You may want to just pop out for now. Okay, this is the tower entrance, which this area I think we're done with. Don't think there's a whole lot to do there. I was always wondering why I would want to raft around from place to place, and this answers that question. Because for this area, we have to. Because I can't sleep there, the water will wake me up. The dirt. Yeah, well. I do like that about this game, though. How it doesn't really hold your hand and tell you explicitly what you need to do. It just tells you the rules, and it's up to you to figure it out. I really like that. The hands-off way that you have to experiment. Because it goes hand in hand with exploration. And the way that these things combine is done so well in this. Really good. I think so far I like Subnautica a bit more as just a game because there's a bit of resource collection, bit of crafting, bit of base building. It feels like there's just there's more in the world, it feels like. But man, this is like, whew. Not fully sure what that sound is or indicates. Ah. I know what that sound indicates. So we'll have to do this again. But how... I thought there was a... like, I have to... So I have to go into here, open the back door, leave here, go in through the other way, boat over. Ooh, what a thing. Hey, how you doing, Eonek? Welcome, welcome. Unless I'm not in the right area right now. It could be that this isn't quite right. No, this is definitely it. It's just the riverway is a little bit different. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. Yeah, because that's where that's where I revealed that. Yeah, so we'll have to go in this way first. There it goes. Took it a little while. Lith Randall, hello, hello. Welcome to you too. Welcome to you. Yes. Welcome. Oh no, that's right. Welcome to you. I give to you welcome. Not welcome to whatever. English is dumb. So the first place that I was in, where there was the spiral staircase down, and the bell and all that, did that teach me any like weird lantern trick? Question for chat to answer, because if it did, I don't remember what it was. No, we don't need to remark that. Oh god, here we go.
People are usually shocked that I have a police record, but I love their greatest hits. Was going to cook some alligator last night, but realized I only had a crock pot. D.
Oh fuck. Oh god, Lith Randall. Thank you. Thank you very much. Couple of good ones. Wow, those are special. Bell lantern place told you the trick of the tower. Turning off candles in the dark world turns them off at the real tower too. Is that the place I'm thinking of? Because the place that I'm thinking of, where it had the bell and the spiral staircase that I had to descend.
I could kick it if you want.
Is that what that one was?
28. Krug Super Krugev.
Oh, got it. Push it. Peru for Alga with Prime 28 months. Much appreciated. That is a super duper EDF. Not just any EDF.
I can't take
Whoa.
much more of this. Need an evac. Now.
Holy shit.
In a job interview, they asked, "Tell me about a time you defied authority at work." I said, "No. I went for an interview for a job today and the manager said, 'We're looking for someone who's responsible.' Well, I'm your man." I replied, "In my last job, whenever anything went wrong, they said I was responsible." D.
Oh. Why are we getting more ones, Lith Randall? Also pretty good. Much appreciated. I think this is the right one. This place seems like it'd get kind of fucked up by the water. Oh. Because I'm assuming every one of these areas give me a cool lantern trick. And I use these lantern tricks to open the seals. That's what I'm getting out of it. It's just a bit of a trick remembering what exactly the reels said. Though saying that, the ship computer does kind of does kind of give you a little mini sit rep of like, hey, this is what all this means, kind of, to an extent. I would like to be able to take photographs and save the photographs in the computer as like I'm saving the memory or so, you know? I think that'd be a really cool thing, and that would help a lot for this DLC. Because I kind of want to revisit a lot of these slide reels and see what the hell they were going on about exactly. Because like if I missed information from one, which has been the case several times, I don't really have a good way to review that without going back and re-going through all that stuff to get it again. So we boat in. Boat in from over here or so. Right. There. So the back door is now open. So I can throw myself into the water. We go back. Probably just boat back. I don't think getting over to the breach is actually entirely possible for me right now. Boat back into the side route. Take a bit of a proper nap there. Because we gotta let the flood happen. Wish for the sake of gameplay and accessibility that the videos would be saved. Didn't see the reels last stream, right? Stream before. Yeah, it would have been... It would have been the stream before, I believe. The Wednesday stream. I think. Man, you're asking some really tough questions today, Hubs. Like, how are you? And when did we see things? I can't answer these questions. That's what the moderators are for. Ask them. Oh, you are a mod. Fuck. Where's Rogue at? Rogue's been avoiding this for spoilers, but like maybe he caught a glimpse. I mean, that was already something that I had a hard time with, is knowing where we are and all that. Like it clicks with me now generally, but now I have to like kind of remember where these places are in relation to the dream area, which they kind of link up, so that's not so bad. Like obviously the one with the tower is the one with the tower and all that. Two glitch reels. Yeah, because it's like a glitch for their cool VR experience. We're glitching it. I looked at it more like hacking or so, but yeah, I guess it's like glitches that we're exploiting. Pretty good at remembering these kind of puzzles since they're all knowledge based and you don't really need specific execution. Yeah, that's something that I really like about it. It's just it lays the foundation and it's like, this is how this works, go. And it's it's really cool having that. It's not like it says, at this part you have to do this and go there, and that's how you execute it. It's just like, no, this works anywhere. And how you use it is, you know, up to you. There is obviously, like, a correct way to do it, like waiting for these dudes to get flooded out. I don't think there's any way around that. That just is what it is, but it doesn't explicitly tell you that, and it just hopes that you understand the rule well enough to know that that's what goes on. See about that? Not sure how long we have to wait, really. That sounds actually kind of perfect. Is this river all fucked up or anything? Don't think so. Yeah, exploiting the glitches. Todd Howard would be proud. Yeah, I'm doing this for him. It's for you, Todd. Maybe Todd Howard is the one trapped inside that tomb, and we're gonna get him out. It's going back to it though, like it's nice that the way that it's so hands-off with, I hope you understand this well enough to get things done, means that when you do finally figure out the puzzle, because it is a puzzle game, effectively, it's really satisfying. Like, my post-stream realization that I misinterpreted some of the stuff was a pretty profound feeling, where it's just like, holy shit, I wanted to immediately just like boot up the game again. A very, very strong urge just to like really quickly go into the game and at least see if it works that way. But I had to wait until today. Zoom. I at least hope it's time. It sounded like it was. I don't hear their music yet. I don't see their lights. I think we're all right here. Yeah, I'd hear the music by now for sure. Man, yeah, like that's cool as hell. These dudes are gone now because they got fucking washed out. That's so neat. And yeah, literally just walk through. Getting right into it. God damn it. Alright, so what do we got? Vanished in front of my eyes. Last stream of the area got flooded before you got woken up to, but it's easy to miss. I did not make the connection. Don't know. So this is some more of the lore, which I think I got their story all sussed out and figured out. They received the signal for it and they're like, oh my god, guys, check this shit out. This is fucking awesome. He wasn't spooked, he was surprised. And they spent all of their everything. Their entire world they tore apart to make this thing, to go over to it. They went all in on the eye. But sadly, when they got there, they discovered that there's nothing good to come of it. So they blocked the signal, so nobody else would make the mistake of accidentally eviscerating the entire universe. And then they got really, really homesick. Ah, okay, so this is a new tutorial thing. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is how it normally goes. You go in, it fades to black and loads in the new area. But if I jump off when it's fully dark, a fun thing happens. I guess. Was that it? That was it. That's all the slides. Alright. And this is burnt out as well. This upsets me. That these are just like apparently some massive fuck red herring and you just have to glitch through their world or something to get things done. So let's jump off the raft effectively during the loading screen, I guess, if you can call it that. I think I might have like a little bit of an overactive imagination, so when I see slide reels like that are so open to interpretation, my mind just goes wild with it and I miss the very obvious clue that it's trying to get at or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't mind taking the L on this DLC. I mean, I figured it out eventually, but holy shit. If I wasn't streaming it and I was playing it on my own, I probably would have just like, oof, this DLC. It's too tough a puzzle for me. And I probably would just continue on with the main game. There was also games like Myst that I was never able to beat, though I was really young at the time. I don't know if I could beat Myst even today, though. From what I remember, that game was like cryptic as hell. Where are we? In the pre-internet days, you and your dad were stuck on a puzzle and Day of the Tentacle for 2 weeks. Turns out we had to close the door for some keys. My brother and I were stuck on a puzzle for fucking all of eternity. Until we realized that the demo movie that plays at the main screen shows you how to do it. It was like a column that you were able to push. Oh shit, this brings us to here. Oh shit. I don't have time though. But yeah, like this guy, I think I gotta die and get in here for that. And oh no, that won't work. I need to be like over here. I don't think I can make it back in time. Yeah, no, definitely not. We're about to have a new cycle. I'm curious though. What does that water walking area look like? Damn near died. Can I even like get up there and over there and see? I just want to look, man. Almost. It doesn't really look like much. Nothing much. Okay, so easiest way to do this then. I guess we take the normal entrance into the ghost fart house, grab an artifact there, sleep at that fire, do this thing for 2 of the seals, then we drown, head over to the underwater bell thingy. I guess just burn myself to death? And then we can do the 3rd seal. I think. The final cycle for the DLC, maybe, possibly, I think. I hope so, because I'm dying to do this. So, I don't know if there's if there's a whole lot else I can do, because I'll be dead. Oh, maybe we're the dude stuck in the thing then. Cause like, we'll be stuck inside their stupid dream world, just like they were stuck here and they couldn't leave because they had no home anymore. But I won't have a life anymore. So I'm the prisoner. Ah, ship, please. My ship almost curb stomped me. Ship is developing abandonment issues because of this area. What? Well, it won't, it's not linked up with the statue, so it doesn't remember. And if it doesn't remember, then it never happened, right? No? Actually, thinking about it, I think the breach entrance would have been a bit easier for this, but oh well. I do not need to wait. We can just go right in. And then we call a boat. Yeah, I mean, we can check the ship log once we're done here. I don't think we're getting it like a credit roll for this. I'm not really sure what's gonna happen. Maybe we do get a credit roll, but like we still got the base game to complete too, so I assume we still get a chance to check the ship log at some point. Oh, you mean the ship log? So like the ship does have a memory. I see what you're saying. I get it. Yeah, so maybe it does remember then. Maybe it remembers everything. Could be. But the ship log is only logging my memories, so like, and it's only making certain specific notes about stuff. It doesn't have notes regarding me abandoning it over and over and over again, so like, I think we're still okay. I just don't write it down, and the ship won't know about it. Oops. Call me it. Okay. I think it'd be easiest just to die at the fire at the bell thing. So we're gonna go there and do that. Although technically I could do that from anywhere. I think. Oh shit. No, come back. Hey, welcome, Kieran. How's it going? And also, I don't really need to go that side route. Really just straight through. Oof. Yeah, my first craft, I think. So I took it as if somebody happens to, like, die while they're linking up or something like that, that they're still in the world. But I think what it actually is I can die at the fire. And it's like sleeping. Because what it's looking for is, yeah, it's looking for the heart rate just being below some threshold. So now that I'm dead, the bells in this world will not wake me because the bell that's above the fire IRL, it's ringing for a dead body that doesn't give a shit. And if this doesn't do it, then I don't know what the fuck. Then there's some other something that I've missed. Yeah. Yeah, they're flashing, but I don't care. You ring all you want, boy. Nice. That feels good. That feels really good. So that would have made also the one with the bell in that downward spiral area, that also would have been quite easy then, because I could also just die for that one and just walk on through. Because I also didn't slow down. See, look, I'm the prisoner. Look, I was kind of kidding. I'm the prisoner. Get all y'all lit up. The bell in the spiral... The bell in the spiral area is the one that tells you about the bells. Yeah, I suppose so. I guess you wouldn't know about it. Oh, Jesus. Friend? Yes. Who are you? Ugh. I'll just be over here, dude. Always in the way. It's just like real life. He woke up while the others were sleeping, wandered off. Turned that thing off. Yeah, just allowing the signal to come out, and that's how the Nomai then got the signal and came here, and thankfully they got stuck inside the bramble, whatever. But he got caught. They found out. Everyone disliked that, yeah. Pretty much. You are now vilified by the community. Jesus. Yeah, they got that back on. Like, oof. Hope nobody heard that. I have to keep holding it, I think. Yeah, here's the Nomai. Like, oh, the eye signal, we've been looking for it. Go, go, go. Yeah, and then they crashed into here, which... Fucking whoops. Yeah, escape pods that got scattered everywhere. And then that thing had popped and that nasty pressurized gas came over. I think that's the ghost farts. Hi, I'm player 3. Hello, player 3. That's my story. My story, I think, is... Your story's better then. Fine. Fuck me, I guess. Whatever, dude. You can have that back, I guess. It's a cool thing. Careful with that. Well, shit. Come back. Damn it. We are the prisoner. I was joking, game. Oh, wait. No, he's coming back. Oh, I get to leave too. Thank you, friend. Fucking hell. Although, like, dude, I had to die to get this done, so, like... I'm still kind of stuck here regardless. Just looking off at home. What about if we go back up? These stairs. He's not here. Yeah, so out. I guess that's that then. Oh, again. So I guess he downed himself too. Like this. And just embraced death. Yeah. So hopefully that's saved, that like that's a thing that's happened then. There are footprints next to the light stick leading into the water. Ah, missed that. Okay. Everything's still a little bit dark for me, so. Okie dokie. We can check the ship log and see what that's done for us, but I think that might be the DLC. Imprisoned within the vault. Showed me a vision revealing the actions they took that resulted in their eternal confinement. Used the vision torch to share my knowledge with the solar system's history with the prisoner. So chat, is that it then? I don't know of anything else to do. There's more to explore here, apparently, in the reservoir. And also the Starlit Cove, somehow. That's that. Okay, well. Cool. It told him his stint in Ultra Jail wasn't for nothing. That's a good note to end it on. Yeah, no, it's just the way that the game works, though. I feel like there would have been a bit more, but I suppose that's fine and fair enough. So, we'll, I guess see about continuing on with the main game then. Well, it's a really cool DLC. I love the design of just like all these dudes who are just old as shit basically because they've been around for ages and their technology kind of echoes that a little bit. The music and all that and the general just atmosphere. I do think it was a little too dark though. But I guess if you use the weird out of bounds glitch thing, I guess it's not so bad, I suppose. Very nice DLC, though. I have no idea if this is... I forget how long it took for Ash whatever to do its thing. Ash Twin. And hopefully we don't die. Yeah, nah, it was not long enough. Well, the DLC was meant to be incorporated into just the base game initially, from what I understand. So, if you were to treat that as just another planet, it's fair enough. It's not like I had a really satisfying conclusion to Giant's Deep or anything, you know. Do I remember the way to the vessel? Yeah, I think that was just in through the red node and then in through another node within the red node, but yeah, I don't think there was anything too wild with that. I have to park you out like over here because I need you intact. I'm not done with you yet. I'm also only 11.12% sure this is the correct room. The ship computer waypoint system works for that too, just like with the Stranger. Oh, that's a good shout. I mean, it's a straightforward enough route, but... Come on. Still not 100% sure how this teleporter works exactly. Like, it just kind of works while the ash stuff is going on. It's all very strange. And it brings me into its own core. Very odd. And you're sticky there, so you can't be picked up, but the portal thingy still opens. And I just running after you. Easy peasy. And my ship, I think, should be safe over there. Cool. And we get rid of you, because you can't actually stay there because the portal thing kind of bugs out, or so. Fun fact, these bookshelf/lamp in the alcove and the cactus at the door didn't exist at launch? Ah. That makes the run a little more difficult. Yoink. And we're bringing you. Bringing you to the Voyager. The vessel. Dude, the music's already kicked off. What the fuck? It does not give you very much time. I mean, it's a longer song this time around. Maybe it just like loops or so until the sun's about to pop. It might just be being dramatic. My hope, at least. It is a different song. We've been... Yeah, thank you, Autopilot. We've been through it before. I just wasn't expecting it to start already. There's another duplicate signal over there that isn't red. I wonder if that'd be any easier. All right, so. Yeah. Ugh. I think we're pointed, right? I wasn't expecting such a collision. And no gas. It seems to set my velocity when I go through. You know what your character needs? A watch. What a great invention, the watch. I mean, there's one, like, right there, though. What the fuck? Don't want to just run for it yet. Slowly. Slowly. Okay. I think here we were all right. Whoa. Okay, and then over here. This I don't really understand, like, at all. I see on the bottom left. Eh? Oh. Bring it back. Undo. This is the last one, so No! Oh, you bitch. Well, I figured out a nice, cool way to clear it. There's gotta be a better way to put in coordinates, man. Go. I guess we got it. Oh, Jesus Christ. I guess we got it. Holy fuck. No, don't look at that. Don't touch that. Don't think about that. What does this do? I think that's our sun, so if I have to go back... Well, alright. Some lore I missed on the vessel? Well, I got the behind the stairs, the typey type recorder thing. I think I got that. Move the ship out of the way so it doesn't detonate in the sun. Well, it's complicated. Is this safe? I think I'm okay from the sun because we're far enough out. We've outdistanced it. So we'll be okay. The ship, though, is still at the vessel's location in the Brambly area. Oh, man. Everything just, like, reappearing and disappearing because of the quantum-ness. Don't telefract me, bro. Just keep going. Zoom. Oh, well, that's a bad sign. Oh. Shit. I can't recall that. Fuck. I don't know if I want to go into that. I think I might have to, though. If I had to be stuck in any game, which one would I hope for? Oof. Well, not this one. Okay, well I can't... Ow! I can't get up that high to this. Is it impossible for me to get... Alright. I can't get to, like, that side of the planet. Damn it. Stardew Valley is a pretty okay show. I was thinking like Minecraft, but I don't know if I'd like that actually. Oh shit, here we go. Scout drone! Damn it! No. Okay. Outer Wild Ventures was founded by Feldspar, Gossan, Slayton, Hornfels. It's the same one, I know it. Hey. Not you, huh? Okay, no, that is different. To explore a solar system at the end of the universe. Never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to the efforts and technology, a Earthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. Okay, yeah, this is all very different. Turns out. Radio tower on Timber Hearth built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite and house some of the last ever photos taken of the entire solar system. One of the photos revealed the existence of an invisible ring world inhabited by a species whose presence in our solar system predated even the Nomai. This species traveled from a nearby star system in search of the eye of the universe, but, horrified by what they discovered, decided to block the eye signal so that no one else would ever find it. One individual, however, rebelled against the decision, and was able to briefly release the eye signal back into space before being caught and imprisoned in solitude for this betrayal. That's me. I did that. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity, then exploded in a violent supernova. Lithuania can't access your bank's app. That means you have to go out into the world, right? It's a bit of a buzzkill. No Maya came to our solar system. We're following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing with it the deadly substance we called ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly and without warning. Fucking interloper. How you doing, Valkyrie? Welcome. Kornfeld's observations. This is incredible. At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not, they're galaxies. Tiny patch of the whole sky, at least 1,000 more galaxies than imagined. Need to sit down. That's the same. According to redshift calculations, every single galaxy is moving away faster as if it's expanding. Yeah, okay, so that one's the same. All right, well, let's observe. Oh my. It's like the caverns that I was dropping into just a moment ago, inside the vortex. Except now it's trees. Oops. Sorry. Oh, that one's fucking tote. Missed a note at the anglerfish skeleton that basically said, at least they're dead too. Ah, nice. Yeah, fuck those things. Man, I never got caught by one. What do they do when they catch you? Do they just eat you, I imagine? One-shot you. Okay, they're kind of popping on their own, it turns out. Doing good, playing Lost Ark all day long. Very, very grind heavy, that game. I like grind. They're all fizzling out. All but one. Kind of. Ish. Help. Unidentified signal. Well, my scout's gone. So what instrument you playing over here? I can't change signal at all. Oh, hey. Oh. Hello, little tree. Quantum marshmallow. Oh. That didn't cook for shit. This fire is weak. Up, up, up. Oh. Hey, buddy. Oscar. Do you hear music? Man, I wish. Wait. Actually, yeah, I do. I do actually, Oscar, you're right. You got a good ear. Any other instruments? Or is it just that? Just that, I think. But it's so far away. Oh no. There we go. It's being destroyed more and more. Aren't you forgetting someone? Yeah, I probably, yeah. It's not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need the others for this next part. We'll need, you know, everyone. No rush. Take your time. It might not even exist here. Fucking hell. Well, this one I recognize. For sure. Oh, fucking hell. Jesus. Alright. Yeah, good on you, game. Jesus Christ. I'm never jetpacking ever again. Yo, who's got the piano? And who's the Martian? I lied, I'm jetpacking a little bit. They're like stairs beneath this tree, or man, I was vibing. All right, well, who else do we got? You want me to go up and get that, huh? Don't think I can, though. It's not gonna let me. I know, it apparently worked anyway, though. Oh, fuck, you're tiny. Feldspar, you always been so small, dude? Hatchling, you found me. Nice to have company around the campfire, isn't it? Go on, go get the others. Wouldn't want them to miss out. Oh, what a little dude. Yeah, here we are. This is looking better now. Kia! Don't be shy, you can sit with them. When my kin found the eye and realized what it was capable of, they were terrified. It was too difficult a truth, like a light too bright to look upon directly. It burned them. What they could not unlearn was hidden away in darkness, obfuscated, then lost. They did not want to see their story end. My kind weren't always like this. We weren't always so afraid. I did what I could to set things right, yet I am still of my kind, and you know now what they did. I cannot promise our fear won't stain your mind. And so a choice. Are you certain you want to remember me? Sure or nah, fuck off. Join us, let's see what happens. I don't want to repeat my kind's mistakes, but if you're willing to take the risk, then so am I. Creepy as hell, dude, but yeah, sure. The Quiet Shade. Across Old Bark. In the ancient glade. It's always dark. Yeah, there you go. He's not so shy now. Hey, time pal. So you're getting the band back together, huh? Go on, go find the others. I'll be here. You don't need me yet, but you will. Ah. Got it. The stars were beautiful, weren't they? Even if our star is what ultimately killed us. I'll wait here and remember them while you gather everybody. Well, that's pretty far away. Oh, they're reaching up to it. Go get it. Go stretch. Oh. Well, alright then. I guess I'll do it. That one. And the Nomai. Can't forget them. Oh no, you're the person on the moon, right? Actually, yeah. Solanum. Yes, you're a name. A conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Yes? This song is new to me, but I am honored to be a part of it. Ah, fuck! Okay, should I get out the old harmonica? Do it. I hadn't dared to hope that anyone would hear the signal for how briefly I set it free, yet here we are. Are you ready for the final step? You hadn't dared to hope anyone would hear it for how briefly you set it free. Then why'd you do it? Whatever. I don't know what your motive is. Actually. I think I got them all. View map. Oh. How long has it been since I got to make music with everyone around the campfire? I'm really happy we're all here. Cut it a little close, don't you think? Well, it worked out all right in the end, I suppose. I hope there are beasties in the next one. Oh god. This has been really fun, and I got to help make something pretty cool, so I've got no complaints. I mean, not me exactly, but close enough. It's the kind of thing that makes you glad you stopped and smelled the pine trees along the way, you know? I believe we've reached the end of our journey. All that remains is to collapse the innumerable possibilities before us. Are you ready to learn what comes next? Y'all, hold on a minute. Oof, that sounded deep at the end. Hold on. It's tempting to linger in this moment while every possibility still exists, but unless they are collapsed by an observer, they will never be more than possibilities. Oh. Even if it's over now, I had a good time learning, but I think the rules are about to change. Learned a lot by the end of everything. The past is past now, but that's, you know, that's okay. It's never really gone completely. The future is always built on the past, even if we won't get to see it. Still, it's, time for something new now. How beautiful. It's different than I'd envisioned. Whatever happens next, I do not think it is to be feared. Alright, well, let's collapse this thing, I guess. I admire your curiosity, friend. Let's find out together. Huh. I pooped it with my snout. We banged. Bigly. Oh no, my helmet's cracked. Very bright. Ah! And there we have it, I think. Definitely worth my time. I enjoyed this greatly. The brittle hollow, I think, was a little bit annoying because just the sheer possibilities of how to navigate it and figuring out where to go was a little bit rough. And the DLC, obviously, for being just so goddamn dark and me just not really getting the information that it was providing. Not that it's the game's fault or that it didn't do it right or anything. It's just for some reason for me personally, I just didn't understand what it was saying. But yeah, overall, really good time. Super duper good. A lot of details, a lot of attention to all the things, audio and music wise, the concept itself being quite okay, with a storyline that's pretty alright too, although it really hammers it in. I felt a little bit. The messages I missed inside the vessel were talking about how more stars were collapsing and even entire galaxies. It kept receiving messages from the Nomai. Ah, okay. Yeah, no, I missed that. The DLC was nice too. I think the DLC is worthwhile. I don't think it's really much of like a thing where you gotta stress about playing that though, before you beat the game. Like you could just as easily just finish off the game. Again, like there's nothing that stops you from doing that because you don't unlock anything. If you know what you're doing, you can just in the very first day just go to the Ash Twin and do that straight away. Elk Choir. Interesting. That's why the speed run's like 7 minutes. Yeah, you just do it really quickly if you know where to go and all that. I did notice that the DLC had a little bit more going on where it's hiding stuff in plain sight, which is fine to do. I quite like that. But that also really encourages that type of thing where, well, you know that door's right there. You wouldn't have guessed unless you're just like so thorough, bumbling around in the dark. You wouldn't notice that that's there. But if you do notice it's there, then there you go. Really good though. I think I like Subnautica a little bit more though, just personally, because it's got a little more of the base building and, you know, resource collection, all that stuff that I really, really like. But this game definitely stands on its own though. Still equally terrifying. Holy shit. And not because it's like, grrrark, I'm scary, it's more of just the fear of the unknown and not knowing what's going to happen. And when you start getting close to certain objects and the gravity pulling and you're like kind of losing control a little bit, it's like, fuck. The first person I've ever seen do the ending only once. That was interesting to watch. Well, I did the, I got a couple other endings. I got the... What, I got the time and space continuum, whatever, breaking that with the small black holes, which I feel like you could probably do with the actual black hole. I feel like, because it's like the same thing. You'd probably have to time it though that you do that as the sun's going supernova though, because you can just reverse it just fine. But like, if you try to do it like in the middle of an end condition, might be an ending for that. But I also did the... I got too far away from the sun when it nova'd. We got an ending for that. I got an ending for dying before the loop even started. What else? $14.3 billion years later. I feel like there's another ending that I'm forgetting. Bugman. Is that my probe? I found it. My probe. Yes. So then I guess also a little side note, the destruction that the DLC folks had seen. Do they even have a name? What are they called? Did they ever get a name? The DLC dudes. They saw the destruction of everything, but what they didn't realize is that that was the rebirth of a new grand cycle or so. We don't know their name. All right. Were they called anything internally? I don't know. But yeah, no, I was told to do the DLC before finishing up the game. And when I discovered where the vessel was, that's when chat was like, okay, now's a good time to start with the DLC. So I got a little bit of help there. But otherwise, yeah, I probably would have had to have redone it. Which again, it's no problem really doing it that way. No. Kind of diminishes things when you have to do the ending twice. Yeah, a little bit, I suppose, but... yeah, I suppose. That's fair. They saw the eye long before it heat death, so it just looked like a doomsday device to them. Yeah, when they scanned it, all they saw was just everything being disintegrated, and they're like, oh shit! But they didn't realize that that was actually just the rebirth of a new grand cycle, so, you know. Still a cool thing. How long was I able to sleep for? Oh yeah, simply taking out the power core and then having the explosion happen. We also got that ending. "21 minutes to sleep? Well, last time it forced me to be awake like 15 or so minutes in. I'm pretty sure I hadn't pushed anything. Maybe I did on accident, though. Just having a really good nap here. I gotta be real good and fresh for my big voyage. A really, really big voyaga. Seen streamers invent a lot of fun names. Hooters was a good one. Oh, there you go. That's aight. You say we've seen streamers invent a lot of fun names. It's a little bit sussy sounding. Yes, I must have like somehow finger spasmed into waking up at like some random time. You write a Discord for people who are addicted to watching streams of this game. Yeah, you know, and I can totally see that too. This is definitely a game where you could watch a lot of people go through it and see how they approach things. Because unlike the DLC specifically, you get a lot of things in this where you get information in different ways. I probably slept in too much. I want hourglass twins. Create a spoiler chat channel for each streamer you watch so you can discuss their progress without spoiling anything. Man, it's like a really concise form of entertainment though. That's cool though. I totally see. I see the appeal. Yeah, I slept too long. I'm not gonna be able to do anything here. It's also not even vacuuming anymore, so I don't think the teleporter would work. No. Go away, son. Or maybe it is working. No. No, it is not. Womp. It'll just never align again. Womp. Teleporters work when the black hole core and white hole align. Is that what it goes off of? Don't even really remember why I wanted to go into here. I was gonna do something with the power core, but I've actually forgotten what I was doing with it. Like, I was just a black screen for most of the nap. Yeah, great memory. Here's a message of the Black Hole Forge that explains exactly how this alignment works. I might have read it, but I just totally missed it. The funnest ending is still in there? What, like it? Inside. I was gonna bring the power core somewhere, but I don't remember what I was gonna do with it. Just sleep like 8 minutes or something ish. Good enough. 6:49. That's like 8 minutes. There's a cool way to talk to yourself if you want to try it. Talk to myself. Sounds a bit like what I was saying with the breaking the continuum with the scout into the mini black hole. If I were to send myself through the black hole during an explosion or so, that could maybe be a thing. Could see about trying it. Yeah. Hello, home. It's good to see you, too. Bring the power cord to the stranger. No. No, that's not what I was going to do. I think that would just be distancing. Oh, we already got that ending. Unless it's a different ending for taking the power core out. Maybe. Could go for that. Would you? Man, let me tell you, planets, they got not a lot of chill. Only saw me and a friend of yours use a scout to determine the teleport works. Every other Let's Player never thought of using the scout for it. It sounds like a lot of other people just don't use the scout, from what I'm understanding. Which is really bizarre to me, because this is just the coolest damn thing. It's such a neat tool. But yeah, I could see about ripping the power core out and outrunning the supernova. I guess just sleep at a campfire there. Should be alright. Some people trap themselves inside Ashman Project by doing this. I almost did. It took me longer than I cared to admit to realize that the scout is blocking the exit then. I was quite confused for a decent while. Yes. Launch! I could also see about waiting in here until the supernova. I think I tried that next. Because they designed this place to be strong enough to survive a bit of the supernova. Come on. Let me out. Long enough for the memories to be saved, so maybe something goes on there with that. Stranger. I mean, really just away, but I think, whoops, heading to the stranger would be the way to do it. I don't think the stranger is going to be super far away yet, because it would have only just started moving a little bit ago. I think. I don't know. And that's me taking the power core out. Now it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. And it's just like full blast out of here. It's working on leaving. Yeah. What? Okay. Ah. Fucking water. So that's what happens when that does its thing. Stupid dam. They can't open that now because then all the water would just get sucked out or so. Fine, I'll take the elevator then. Unbelievable. I love the design of this planet too. It's so cool. Like you don't actually have a map, but like at the same time, you do have a map. you just look up and there's your top-down view. It's really neat. I'm very disappointed in myself that I wasn't able to really fully understand the information that was given to me. Because ultimately this is a really cool DLC. It's just marred by my my derps. Core gameplay again? Hey, you being punny there, Sparkle Lord. Aww. Nah, just kind of messing around with it now, really. Beat the DLC, beat the base game. Guess I don't need to hold on to this. I was gonna nap, but I thought maybe we were a little further along with the whole, you know, Nova situation. But it looks like we still have a bit. So the strange. The water's not rendered through the device. Where would the... Where would that house be that had the devices before? Wrong thing. Think out there a bit? Yeah. The house that had the devices in it was gonna grab one quick and see if I could have a quick sleep. I wonder if Giant's Deep also doesn't render its water behind the glass. That could look really, really funky. It also doesn't really do the lines of the glass through it. All sorts of stuff, just like strange ways that it's layering the I guess translucency of it all. looking at glass through glass and it just like multiplies oddly. Because technically the window is just not there anymore when I look through with this. Technically. Oh. Don't know if that's helpful for anything though, per se. It's not like you really go deep diving for goodies at any point. Come on. We almost there. Almost there. Didn't catch the streams where I was frustrated by the DLC. I was curious, was it the puzzles or the story I found confusing? The puzzles. The way the information is given through the slide rails, it just wasn't clicking with me. Like it teaches you about dropping the thing and walking away to, I guess, glitch it out that way. I interpreted that as just, well, yeah, of course, like you would drop it and you would be disconnected or something, and it would send you back, and I was just derping about that. Somebody dying at the fire to go into the world, I had interpreted as just, if you die, then you're still inside the world. Death IRL, once you're in, doesn't pull you out, is how I interpreted that. Which is technically true, but not really what it's getting at. Stuff like that. And it was just like with everything, like I swear, every step of the way I was misinterpreting stuff. It's not the game's fault, it's just I'm just being stupid, I guess. That's just a thing that can happen when you, you know, you try to give players information, and you kind of gotta hope that they understand it, right? It's a delicate balance between making it really, really clear and making it too clear to the point where you're sort of holding their hand the whole way. And the joy of this game is how the exploration and the experimentation tie together to, you know, allow you to solve puzzles. You know, it just tells you, like, this is how this works, now go and figure out how you can use that to your advantage. And that's the real pleasure of the game. So I'm glad it doesn't hold your hand. It's just, the DLC is just one of those things where I probably wouldn't really have been able to do it if I wasn't streaming it. But as soon as I stepped away and I scrubbed back through my stream, I was looking through some of the slides, and it kind of clicked, like, you know, I think I totally just totally just missed it. Don't know what I'm looking at, don't want to know. You'll be back in another 30 minutes? Yeah, no, 30 minutes will be good. No worries there. It's especially harder from a developing point of view, because you're not creating multiple ways for the players to figure out how to do things. You're really just hoping that they follow the certain path, because they need to figure out these glitches in order to do what needs to be done. I don't know if there are actual codes to open it up legit. I would imagine that there are. I don't know how you would figure them out unless you just guess, but that's gonna... Wow, there's 3 posts with like 6 different levels to it, and like 5 different choices per. There's so many choices. Do I want to know? Sure. I assume that there's a way to do it legit, but I think you would just have to guess. If the clues are out there, I have no idea how you would find them. Not that I was, like, so thorough or anything, but... There we go. Kaboom. And the memory statues are unpowered. So, yeah. That's nothing happens. It turns out. People data mine the game to find them. Oh god. Alright. Does anything happen if you put in the real codes? Oh yeah, fuel level critical. Yeah, Can I do much about that? Don't think so. I need a raft. Because I need to raft over to where the more fuel was. I was gonna get into my ship. Get out of here. Oh. Oh, okay, never mind. Now beyond the reach of the supernova, you find yourself the only inhabitant of an abandoned world. Surely something here must be edible? Well, okay. Rough. What a way to go. You can turn off the alarm without dying, so you can then exit and see the prisoner's corpse in the real world. Okay, yeah, because you would open up the seals IRL as well, I guess. There's a lot of little touches to this. They really did a lot of thinking to get stuff making sense in its own universe, and I really appreciate that. It's like there's actual laws to this, not literal universe, but like in-game, you know, universe, like lore universe. They really thought things through and tried to make sure that it's consistent across the board. A fantastic job at that. Because you see that a lot in movies and other games. I can't really think of many examples off the top of my head. I recently watched the Harry Potter movies, though, and those were kind of like that, where they sort of forget that certain things are a rule, and you run into those things where it's like, well, why don't they just use this spell that they learned before? That would get them out of the situation. But they don't, though, because drama. Whereas this game would be like, well, no, yeah, that's the spell that you should be using here. That's correct. I hope you remember the spell, because you would need it. Maybe there's a different spell that would also work, but generally, if you use that spell, then there you go. And we're going to just be existing in here to see how this goes. Because from what I understand, the core is meant to survive at least a bit of the supernova to protect the statues, because they're the ones saving the memories. And if they were to be destroyed by the supernova, then their hard drives are dead. Therefore, there are no memories, and this is all in vain. So, yeah. Don't forget to turn off the gravity. This is important. Oh, okay. Never came up, but given the Nomai ships have no engines, the implication is that they mathed out the orbital approaches when they fired from the gravity cannon. Yeah, they would have been great XCOM soldiers, I think. Like, they just, you know, you did the quick maths in your head to calculate trajectories and, you know, side currents and all that, and there you go. Can you give me a challenge for a sub? Oof, I'm bad at challenges. But maybe? Sure. I was gonna try this out and then switch over to a different game. But if it's a quick thing, maybe. 99% we hit our destination. Oh no. Call a friend on speaker and have them roast me. Oh, that's not really a game challenge. So like I don't have any friends? I have one dude who I could call, but pretty sure he's sleeping because he's in California. What time does California have? Like 2 in the morning? Hey Taco, call me a stupid name. This guy's gonna sub to me if you make fun of me. Gravity off. But I'm leaving the power core in because if I take that out, I mean, we've already done that like a few times. So that the core stays, and that needs to be protected. It's 3:30 in the morning in California, and he might be awake then actually. He's up at weird times sometimes. Should mention there is a difference between written media and film media. Important details get lost when converting books to movies. Good example is exactly as you mentioned. In Harry Potter, the book, they ask why they can't use the same turners to fix shit. And the response they give was, because we broke them all last year when we raided the Ministry of Magic, remember? Somebody was defending Harry Potter and being like, yeah, the movies just don't cover what the books covered. But like, I wasn't really looking at it as like compared to the books. I was just looking at it as just the movies stand alone. They really gloss over like a bunch of shit that sure it's probably explained in the books and it probably makes sense in the books. But yeah, oof. The movie standalone was very much what the fuck. So like my thing isn't that I think Harry Potter is bad. I think just the movies were pretty rough. I think the first couple of movies were great. I suspected that they changed director a couple movies in, and it turns out they actually had, because the first couple of movies have a decent amount of details and little touches to further explain characters and motives and all that without explicitly telling you, and you just have to notice it, which I thought was kind of cool. You know, downside of this is I don't know how long we've got. I guess eventually we'll see the sun and we can get a progress report there. This is gonna be a little bit though. Oh hey, hi. Do we have any theories as to whose memory board this would have been? Because one is me, one is Gabro, one is... what? Solanum? You give any info? Oh yeah, the probe tracking module, Giant's Deep Memory, Timber Hearth Memory. That's right, the probe's got one. But otherwise this would have been the other Nomai. I don't remember their names though. I think there were 5? 4. And then the 5th one's broken. Yeah, Poke and Pi. They died together on the Voyager. You'd think Solonum would have one. I'm just wondering whose board broke, so they never got memory. So I'm trying to remember if there's anybody who just like never knew what was going on and were totally left in the dust because everybody else has memories, but this dude doesn't. It's like, well, how do you suddenly know all this stuff? And everybody else is like, just remember it. Loser. Oh wait, you came back through? Why would you? Oh yeah, you probably got lifted up, didn't you? Yeah, that makes sense. Probably have a little while yet. Setup never worked while the Nomai were alive. Needs to send a blow up. Oh yeah, it was never actually powered ever. They were just really goddamn smart. Yeah, still gonna be 6 minutes, 5 minutes. Could be pro basketball players. Dude, so good at basketball. Timber Hearth. I don't think will show me much. Brittle Hollow's the alternative, though. Just wondering if I can get a look at the sun with color vision. Yeah, that doesn't help much. Alright. If you glitch your way out of Timber Hearth on the very first run, there's no timer active. How would you do that? Go into the tutorial cave, grab that suit, and somehow jetpack up yourself up to the ship and take off? Used to be glitches to get up to the launch pad. Not sure if they still work. There's a lot of fun things to just like try out and experiment with this game, because again, just how they've got it all set up where you you know, you just these are the fundamentals, these are the laws of this universe, and it all obeys these laws through and through. And at some point they sat down and thought like, okay, well, you know, if this happens, it would make sense for this and this to happen then, and, you know, so on and so forth. It's cool. We're getting pretty close to being drained out here. Not much longer, just a couple more minutes. Projection pool into this area shows only a black void and only the mask. Yeah, it's dark as hell in the projection, but actually it's not too terribly lit. It looks very spooky though. At first. Ooh, here we go. It's happening. Will we be okay? Watch the core and do the first thing that comes to mind? Should I open it? Does it create its own black hole to teleport off to safety? So they built the room to not withstand the supernova, but to withstand the black hole that it creates while it beams the stuff off, so it can, like, back in time by the 22 minutes. Zoom. 22 minutes into the past, that's how the memories are actually saved. Uh-huh. I suspected. So, let's nap for a bit. About 6 minutes or so. Yeah, because I got the memory saved and it's still back in time and all that. So I'm still there because I would have gotten teleported back with the statues. But I'm also still here because, well, because I'm here. Something interesting to consider is the fact the ATP records your memories in the simulation, even after your body is dead. Yeah, that is a bit strange, isn't it? Is there a reason for that? Or is that just one of those weird oddities? Yeah, you're a whole level of stupid. I was wondering why the knife was having trouble cutting cheese only to realize you're using the spine of the blade. I've done that. And thankfully all of our knives are dull as hell, so it didn't actually cut me or anything. Glad you didn't put your finger on the blade to push down. ... Is your finger okay, Kieran? Feel safer not answering. Plead the fifth, Karen. Oh yeah, LX2 came out today. I'll probably take a look at that after a bit of time. Similar with like Elden Ring. I'll probably take a look at that at some point, but I'm gonna wait a bit for updates and all that stuff. The more games I play, the more I realize I don't really give a shit about a game on release day. I just do not care. I'll just play other things. So, oh. Hey. Whoa. The heck happened? If you're me, then I'm as confused as you are. Do you think it's okay there's two of us? Well, we're talking to each other, and nothing's exploded yet. Your son always says that means the date's going well. Yeah, but it's Slate's definition of a boring date. Makes sense, Gosan and Slate never dated. Then the whole mishap with Gosan's eye. Ooh, yeah, the eye thing. Yeah, that's... yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. Quickly changing the subject. You know how we jumped into the black hole that opened up at the end of the last time loop? What do you think would happen if you don't jump in this time? If I don't jump in this time... I guess we'd both just die. Good question, though. Something I've been wondering about. We're in thoroughly uncharted territory at this point. Truly, we are the Feldspar of weird time stuff. Ah, jeez. Feldspar would just use a time loop to try increasingly outlandish stunts, wouldn't they? Might be a good thing they aren't aware of it. At any rate, it's been good talking to you, May. Incredibly strange, but good. See you around. Yeah. What a shot. Jumping into the black hole is a terrible idea. Screaming at each other. Yeah, he ain't doing so great now. 2 of us is great and all, but is it the greatest? What about the day we, what about that one? You talk about the day What? No, I'm talking about the other one. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, now you've got it. That was an incredible day. But the day is probably the next greatest day of our life after that one. Can you read my mind? Definitely no. I just have the same memories as you. Except for this loop, I mean. I started this loop by popping out of a white hole inside the Ash Twin project. Since in the loop before this one, I jumped into the black hole. What do you think happens if I don't? Right. If I don't, then where did you come from? It's a good point. I mean, I feel as real as ever, so I don't think I'm a figment of your imagination or anything like that. I'm no expert, but you seem pretty real to me. Thanks. You seem real to me too. So I guess there's just 2 of us now. At any rate, it's been good talking to you, me. Incredibly strange, but good. Are you me from the last loop? Yeah, white hole. Yeah, I started at the campfire like usual. Makes sense to me, seeing how jumping into the black hole is definitely what created 2 of us. Guess we'll find out. This got weird in a hurry. Duplicating living things probably wasn't what the Nomai had in mind when they built the Ash Twin project. I wonder if there being 2 of us screws anything up? Alright. Maybe the universe doesn't mind. Hopefully not, besides an extra version of us is definitely better than if we'd created an extra anglerfish or something. Gah! My thoughts exactly. Alright, so if I just die then? Oh, that's gone. Hey, Interruptus, thanks for stopping in. Have a good one. Take care. There we go. Would I rather be the angler or the fish? Angler, definitely. Yeah, it just breaks everything. Destroyed the fabric of space-time. But if I did jump in, then... If I did jump in, then the me that jumped in just then would pop out the white hole, but the old one that was standing there would just die because that one didn't also go into the black hole. So... it would just be like a tissue box, I think. It just means that in order to actually keep things going, I'd have to continuously go into the black hole over and over and over again. Interesting. Man, fun game though. Really, really good. I can absolutely see the appeal of watching other people play and see how they come along. With that, the imagining of DSP trying this game out is both shocking but also thrilling. I hope he never touches it, but at the same time, I hope he does. Probably won't though. I don't see that happening. What's my obsession with DSP? I thought I have an obsession with DSP. Look, okay, I watch them sometimes to feel better about myself, alright? It's a coping thing. Leave me alone. Jeez. Good game, though. Really good. There's not many faults with it, really. Like, the base game especially. Nothing. The way that you can go about it pretty much however you want. You're not being pulled in any one direction. It's just whatever seems most interesting to you. And the way that the web forms... it's just however you go about it, it works. It's all fine.